solving the
Fussy
murder.
jog, fussy jog.
Ooh, there
We
she
haven't had a
goes.
fussy
Oh,
jog in a while.
we haven't. And
My
she looks like she
gosh.
ran all of 3 yards.
Maybe.
Not a bead
Not a
of
bead of
sweat.
sweat. Great drag name. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Welcome
to
to
the
stage.
stage. Shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock.
Uh,
Actually, drag king, perfect.
right?
Absolutely.
Come on.
All right.
All
Well, I
right.
think we all learned something today.
Yeah, I learned
I
that I
don't.
like Bobby's legs.
Bobby's legs and the Penthouse Mafia.
That's it. I actually wrote that down already. That's so funny.
My first short story in a girly magazine? Good heavens. Tonight on Murder, She Wrote.
Ooh.
Yeah. A girly
Uh,
magazine?
a girly magazine. She's so scandalized.
I know.
She's
Please, if
usually
I could
so.
get a story published in Playboy, that would be a dream come true. Are you kidding?
I I think this is more like a Penthouse or a
I think
Hustler. I
so.
think that's the
Yeah.
issue. This isn't like Norman Mailer does a fun little play. I mean, Playboy was considered quite the gentleman's magazine.
Yeah, it's the
Uh,
demure one.
yeah.
It's the one with a
Uh,
little discretion.
mm. I
Yeah.
don't know if the audience heard, but when Angela Lansbury says that tonight on Murder, She Wrote, Petra and I we've already acknowledged it sounds so different. She's tonight on Murder, She Wrote. I mean, no, not even that. What was
It's
it?
like tonight on Murder, She Wrote. There's like
Yeah,
an interesting stress on murder that isn't there before. So we got
different
some new
emphasis.
audio.
Hmm.
Things are
They brought her
growing.
into the
Things are
looping booth.
showing. Yeah.
This is Christopher Bundy, died on a Sunday.
Right. Oh
Uh,
yeah, who are you? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Victor Devon,
I'm petrified, and
and this
this
is
is tonight
Tonight
on
on
Murder,
Murder,
She
She
Wrote.
Wrote. You got a little distracted. You got distracted.
We sure
Sorry.
did.
Um,
As you were saying, go on.
oh, just to illustrate that, uh, it's a tortured pun of a title.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's not
I
great.
don't
It's
like it.
not
No.
great. I don't
I
like
actually
it
was going
either.
to ask you about it because I don't even know that I fully get it. And granted, I'm usually a little slower to pick up on the puns in the
It's
titles,
a
but
Robert Burns reference. Like it's not even like it's
who?
not exactly. So
Yeah.
there's this actually I don't even know if it's a Robert Burns. So there's this nursery rhyme called Solomon Grundy. And the rhyme is actually Hallowell. It's not Burns.
Mm.
But it's Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, christened on a Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, worse on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday. This is the end of Solomon Grundy. Now, that's a little harder because I'm not saying it with the proper 1842 accent,
Sure.
probably. But it's like one of those things that's like Thursday's child has long to go, Wednesday's
Uh-huh.
child is full of woe. It's one of those sort of,
What do they
you
call
know,
those? Like,
they're nursery rhymes.
I guess so, yeah. A
Yeah.
poem. Yeah.
Poetic nursery rhyme. It's
Hmm.
sort of like
Yeah.
oh what's the one about the Black Death?
Oh,
Ashes we all fall down.
all around no, that's the monkey chases the
That's the
weasel.
Mulberry Bush.
Yeah. I guess I'm not up to date on
Ashes we all
my
fall
nursery
down.
lines. Ring around the
I used to have
posy,
a big
ring around the rosy, a
yes,
pocket
ring
full of
around the rosy.
posy, ashes, ashes, they all fall down. That's it. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's about the Black Death.
I had a big book of them at one point,
Hmm.
and they were
Were they written in St. Olaf?
uh no, they were it was like a sort of like a progressive like children's song book, which had like the music also so that someone could,
Oh, cute.
play it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't read music, but it would also have descriptions about where the song came from. So that's where
Hmm.
I learned about the Black Death. That's where I learned about some of the more other ones. And also as an Alice in Wonderland fan, I know that so much of that is rooted in like Victorian pun and
Oh yeah,
era
absolutely.
specific jokery. So
Yeah.
yeah. But that's all to say. We're that's all very highbrow for this girly magazine
It sure
situation.
is, yeah. With Bert Convy at the helm.
As Christopher Bundy.
I know. Let's
Yeah,
leave
he's the
now.
title character. I know, yes. Uh, This is Bert's second appearance. He was first in The Murder of Sherlock Holmes as that off Broadway musician.
That's right. Yeah. Making his second
Um,
appearance here. So
and
doing the
he's
good
also
work.
in the Snoop Sisters, which I've mentioned before,
You
and
did.
I will be sending you a copy so that you and I can get on this level.
Oh, I'm gonna gobble it up. Are you kidding? Um, so I did want to point out, so right off the bat, there's we're with Christopher Bundy or Bert Convy, the editor in chief or whatever of this now girly magazine. Used to be
Mm.
a proper literary journal, and now he
Like he
bought it
bought it
out.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his office, you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember
Mm-mm.
Scrooged?
Oh, sure.
You remember his office up on what is it, the 98th floor or something silly like that?
Yeah.
It looks like that. It's such a product of the time. And of course,
It's
plastered pictures of scantily clad blonde all over, who I thought, is this Evangeline?
haha.
It's very similar, right? Like the
It's
vibe, the
very
big
similar.
blonde hair, the sleazy pics.
She's a little bit more platinum
Yeah.
than Evangeline was. But also, this reminds me of oh, that's you know what? You might be right.
These pictures could have been taken on the same day. It looks, is it the same
I'm
person?
I think it really might be. Holy shit. I'm
I
pausing
know.
it
Yeah.
because I have to check. But
This,
what I also want to say, so The Office also gives me Jack Palance's Batman office
hmm.
in the 1989 film. It's very much that conglomerate gangster kind of.
Oh,
Like if it was more gold, it would be Trump Tower.
absolutely
Let
true.
me
Yep.
see.
And it's very
They're
appropriate because he's a sleazy, sleazy guy,
sleazy, sleazy merchant.
but like very handsome,
Uh,
sleazy guy, I will say. Bert Convy is a looker.
let's leave now. That's all right. So what episode is that? That's One Good Bid, right?
One
So
good bid deserves a murder.
I'm just gonna skip over to Bert's apartment where we see a bunch of
Hmm.
the pictures on the wall because I have a feeling. Hang on.
We read her diary.
It just feels strange that there's like a similar photo shoot with a blonde who looks so similar just a few
Yes.
weeks later. Like they couldn't give up
So
that idea. They had to hold on to Evangeline. She was so dynamic and magnetic. They
I
were
just,
obsessed. So they wrote a whole story with her in
you know, I
it.
really think you're right. That for some reason there's this one shot of her which really looked like it to me.
Hmm.
Those eyes. Now I don't know the actress who plays Evangeline in One Good Bid,
I'm
but
looking at she is she's so similar.
these
It's
are
remarkable how similar she looks.
so I'm showing you just a little screen grab
Hmm.
on the screen here that the audience can't see.
Yeah.
It's just it's just a little too close for it to be a coincidence.
Right. It's almost like the hair is just on the other side of the head or something, but otherwise it feels like
That's
so
so
clearly
weird.
or possibly the
That's
same person. By the way, the actor we're
the
talking about is she plays Millicent, and her name is Catherine Moffat.
Is it the same actress as that we see in the shoot by the pool?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I thought it was.
I'm not
Or
sure.
it's not, or
I thought
it's
it
just
was just
Evangeline.
I thought it was just girly mag
Good.
materials.
Well, because she's a blonde. I mean, I guess they're sort of leaning into the stereotype of like the buxom blonde, but you know,
It's all just a little
we're just gonna
too
throw it out there.
I'll post up some comparison shots on
Yeah.
the Instagram uh at
Yes.
Murder She Wrote Pod POD. Check it out
Hmm.
and follow, become a friend.
My apologies for that diversion. Back to the
No, I
episode.
love it. I'm so excited about that diversion. I mean, just it's so close.
It's
I'm
too
just
spot
looking at
on,
this.
right? Like it just
I'm
looks
trying.
just like
I'm
her,
dying for a photo for there to be in comment, but I can't find one that's exactly the
right?
same. They were smart enough not to reuse. Let's see. Wait, who is that? Erotic. Ooh, wait. Erotic women.
Oh, I love a magazine
with
cover.
exotic cars, doing business in the fast lane. Boulevard Bounty Hunter, pictorial entertainment for men. Damn, leopard.
Leopard magazine.
Yeah,
Hot.
this is straight up hustler.
Spicy. I'm surprised she's wearing that many clothes on that cover shot, actually.
That is
I'm
that
I'm
I mean,
surprised we don't have a model in spread eagle. Like,
this is CBS.
no.
If this was today, we would have.
I have a bit of I know we have not really talked about the episode at all. When you
Oh,
were
it's
a
fine.
child, did you ever come across like a girly magazine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What was
Yeah,
your relationship with things like that?
my father towards the end, I guess now we should have thought of it. Towards the end of his relationship with my mother, I remember t him bringing home Playboy once or twice, and me taking the opportunity to peruse.
Mm-hmm.
There was one, I'm trying to remember who it was. It was a big deal that she was in it because she was like 50, and it was like, oh, an older woman on the
What?
cover of. I know. Um,
Who can live at that speed?
And I think it was like Nancy Sinatra. Maybe that's what it is. Why is
Okay.
that ringing a bell? You know
I mean,
what?
I
I'm
kind
gonna
of love
check.
that for her, actually.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I think I'm right. Nancy Sinatra on the cover of Playboy.
Sir, your memory
95.
is
Holy shit,
exceptional.
95. That
That's
is it.
wild.
May 95. Wow.
You remember?
And that was a big
Wow.
deal. A, because of the pedigree, Sinatra,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
also she was of a certain age. And then also on the cover here, 20 questions with David Hasselhoff of Baywatch. Hollywood's dark romance with heroine and Camille Paglia, a wild interview. That's 95 in a nutshell right there.
Yikes.
Um, yeah, I remember, I mean, as gay guy, the idea of anything sexual was already kind of sexy.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if I didn't necessarily, and Playboy, while there was, pubic hair, there wasn't necessarily like, it wasn't like vag heavy.
You never saw the real goods. Lots of boobies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Speaking of boobs,
I don't think that's the same actress, is it?
no, I
Who we
mean
saw?
the hair is
It's
almost
quintessential.
identical. I feel like if that's not Evangeline, then I think they used the same actor here. I'm just convinced. Um, anyway, Grady's in this episode. Hey, Grady.
Oh yeah,
We love
yeah.
Grady.
Grady's the reason that
Boobs everywhere.
Jessica's short story is being published in, I guess, Leopard magazine, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Leopard.
the idea being, I guess, that she sold it to another magazine like The New Yorker or something at least a little bit more
It was like
demure.
literary, what was it called? Literary Access or something was the actual journal that
Literary
she,
lines, I think, yeah.
literary line, yeah. And Grady did it for her because he works for this company.
Is an
It's
accountant.
another
All
job of
right.
his as an accountant. Yeah. And then this Bert Convy fella, Christopher Bundy, he has acquired this magazine and he's turning it into trash. And
And she's
Jessica will
visiting
not
his
have
estate.
it. Yeah. She's on her way to Poughkeepsie, and
This
she's going to
is,
stop
and
by.
here she is. Here she
Yeah.
is.
This
So
is
we
such
meet
an
the
interesting
family.
setup here because, yeah, we're meeting the family and we get right off the bat that like these people are into videography, I guess,
The
because
son.
well,
Yeah,
let's lay out the family tree here because Christopher Bundy is actually the brother of Carol Lawrence,
our fabulous Carol
and these
Lawrence.
are all of her kids. This guy with a video camera, I don't even know his name. He does nothing in this episode, frankly.
It just
Um,
bothers me.
yeah, he's a greasy little guy too. We
Um,
have and then we have another we have the
we
son
have the daughter
and then the daughter Vanessa.
who gives me similar vibes to Reflections of the Mind.
I thought so too. Oh my gosh. I
Yeah,
thought it was the same actor at first, but she's got the same hair, the same sort of mousy little brown personality.
and a very similar storyline
Yeah.
that we'll get to.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So Bundy is a bachelor. So he and his sister live at
Hmm.
this estate.
Hmm.
She's the one with the kids. She
Yep.
was also Carol Lawrence, we must say, was the fabulous Mrs. Drake
Of
in Birds of a
course.
Feather, who we uh, hemmed and hawed on quite a bit. She also appears in the opera episode, one of the
Yeah.
opera episodes that comes up later. She's a
Sh
Broadway actor. She was the original Maria in West Side Story.
yes.
Yeah.
Love a beautiful career. Love seeing her here too. I don't love the character that much. It's not that interesting, but she does the
She's not
job.
as interesting. Yeah.
No.
No.
Um, there
But
aren't,
she gives us some
frankly,
life. She gives us some
yeah,
life.
yeah. There aren't the most interesting characters in this episode, I will say. Shouldn't give that away too fast, but um, it's like everybody's not quite up to par.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jessica's here and this family's hanging out, and there's some clearly weird stuff going on between them. There's some funny fi family dynamics. We don't really know what they are, but that mousy little blonde, mousy little brown-haired Vanessa. Wow, words are hard, Victor. Words are hard.
All right.
Vanessa, the brunette daughter. She
Well,
kind of
she's
gives Jessica a clue that like they don't really love being under Christopher Bundy's influence or power in
no.
this
And she's
family.
another one who, similarly, actually, as Reflections of the Mind, mentions how she used to drink a lot or how she used to be like a substance
Hmm.
user. And now she's lives off ginger ale because at like 24,
She's
her
a, she's
liver
a
was
youngin',
about to give
yeah.
out,
She must have been really soaking it up like a sponge for
you
those first
know.
few years. Hey, when you got money and nothing to do, I guess sometimes you drink a little bit.
Well, that's it, because that's also a safe vice for a lot of these cozy mysteries.
Hmm.
You don't want to get into pot because that's still heavily demonized. You don't really want to get
Sure.
into cocaine because that's hard, that's complicated to depict,
Hmm.
and anything else is too low rent. So, like, it's hard to you need, yeah, yeah.
Too low rent. Yeah, fair.
Well, it's like
Uh,
I don't think of Whitney Houston. I make too much money to ever do crack. Like it's that kind of like
uh-huh.
an association, really, a class association with it.
But high dollar cocaine.
Well,
Uh, that's that's more of the that's more the speed. And that's not even the speed. Um,
Oh, and Alex Rocco rounds out
mhm.
our group at the estate as the bodyguard
He's our
of
Golden Girls crossover. He's
yes,
Dorothy's first Glenn O'Brien, not Jerry Orbach, but
yes. He
but
also is a returning player as Alex Rocco was in
tough
the
guys
first Tough Guys
don't
Don't Die.
die. Yeah,
Yeah,
as the construction worker.
yeah. So it's a good group. We haven't
Yeah,
seen
it's really
Robert
fun.
Stack yet, but he's here too.
Yep.
Um, we'll
He
get to
plays
him.
yeah, we'll get to him. His character name, Chester Harrison. Chester Harrison.
We
Um,
get a quick glimpse that Bundy is also a bit of a worrywart when it comes to his security and safety, as he
mhm.
has cameras everywhere. And he even says, I have them here, but they don't record audio. And we find out in a little bit that's actually a lie. They do
Yeah,
record audio.
he's a dirty, rotten scoundrel liar. Um, we have a little room in his little mansion here with that's just for the cameras, um,
Oh yeah,
which
the
is theoretically
security.
staffed
Yeah.
all the time. Poor
But
Trish, if
not
only.
by a dog.
Yeah. But
Yes. I think we see this house many times on Murder, She Wrote.
yeah, I think you're right.
This stairwell is very familiar. This reads like the 50 Mile house at times
Hmm.
as well. I recently, with the husband and I, on off hours from the pod, we were watching one of the KGB episodes, and I swear it's the same house. Like it just seems
Yeah.
like they just reused this over and over again.
Well, they reused Evangeline, so
I I,
why
I
not reuse
gotta
the set?
I gotta go down a rabbit hole
I know
with that
we gotta
one.
find these
Yeah.
these season two episodes. They're bringing up a lot of questions here. Uh, okay, so Jessica has been invited to stay over with Grady at this place because She's insistent on getting her story out of this greasy, girly magazine.
Why
And
does
Bert
he want
Convy,
it? Why does
I
he
don't get
want
it.
it?
Like, let it go, man. Let it go. What are you gonna, what good could her story possibly be in this publication? It
It
seems like a
just doesn't
really
seem like it would get
dumb business
crossover
move.
appeal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seems
It's,
maybe it's like a power play on his, like
it
he
is,
doesn't expect it, but he just wants to fuck with her.
I think you're right. I think she's a
Now he
person of
knows he doesn't
influence
like it.
and he has power. And so he wants to exercise power over poor little Jessica Fletcher. Um,
He's already written a bit of a misogynist.
oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Um, did we talk about Millicent, the blonde, is not
mm,
related to these folks, but she is there as the model or a centerfold model. This is the same
right.
person that we likely saw in his office that we are comparing to
I
Evangeline
don't
from.
know. She looks a good 10 years younger than those portraits, but
You think?
yes,
Okay.
I do. I do. I mean, I think I'd have to look more carefully, but the
Mm.
other one just reads
A
older
little,
to
yeah,
me.
I think you're right. I think you're right. She does read younger, but
But it's so weird also
gosh,
like
the
that.
similarity is so striking. It's
Why are they
hard to
photographing
ignore.
at his estate? Like
At
they're
his
trying
house.
to make this a little Playboy mansion-y, but it's
Yeah.
not. This is not a party house.
There are no other playmates here. It's
Yeah.
just
And
Millicent.
he's way too tied to his privacy to
Yeah.
allow that.
Yeah. So it's a weird kind of conflation of ideas here, but you know,
So who's Robert
we're
Stack
in.
in this?
He plays Chester Harrison. So he owns a publication that was in a lot of debt, and then Christopher Bundy bought all the notes. And so if the debts aren't paid back, then Christopher Bundy will own Robert Stack's publication. And
Which
so
gives him a motive
motive.
because
Well, yeah.
well, because
In
everyone's
case
mad
it
at Bert
hasn't been,
Convy.
in case it's not clear right now, and it hasn't been clearly messaged by the show,
The
Bert's gonna
title.
get it. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
literally
right.
called Died on
It's the
Sunday.
title. Yeah.
I'm just saying. Spoiler alert be damned.
But
Oh, we like they tried to shoehorn in this unnecessary
mhm.
pun title anyway.
Yeah.
Um I guess Murder at the Oasis was already taken. Uh this is this is another like concentrated mystery. So everyone's at the house. Everyone's
Yeah.
at the
It's the
property.
island. We're on an island.
Right.
Yeah, which we I love. Anytime there's a house with like a hidden passageway, please, I'm
Oh,
here for it.
sure.
So
Oh,
so
yeah.
I forgive a lot of the things I don't love about this episode for that reason alone.
Well, because also there, because of the nature of the house, there's a lot of technology involved, which is
Hmm.
useful for, solving the
Fussy
murder.
jog, fussy jog.
Ooh, there
We
she
haven't had a
goes.
fussy
Oh,
jog in a while.
we haven't.
Oh
And
my
she looks like she
gosh.
she ran all of 3 yards.
Maybe.
Not a bead
Not a
of
bead of
sweat.
sweat. Nothing. She is
But she's
dry as a
here
post.
at the tennis courts where Bert Convy is wearing the shortest of shorts.
Okay.
Look at that.
I'm okay with it. I'm gonna need the camera to pan out a bit so I can see the
Just a
full
touch.
picture. Yeah. From behind too. That would be great. Oh, we're not gonna get it. Damn it.
No, I don't think we are.
All right. So long, Bert. He was having a tennis match with his niece. That's Vanessa, the brunette.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Um,
That's just so much hair on her. Like it's not that
it
big a cut. It's just so much hair.
it's a little like dog that's not groomed.
Yes, shaggy.
Like if she needs a nice, kind person to come and brush the hair out of her eyes or something. Um, oh, Jessica's
It's
going downstairs to the security camera room. Look at all those big black TVs.
I
Those
know.
big black box TVs.
I think this may have been somewhat repurposed from A Dog's Life. Some of these
I'm
look,
thinking
yeah.
just have a back room full of various electronics equipment. Oh, and Murder at the Oasis for that matter. Murder, She
Mm.
Wrote does love a security camera plot point.
It's very useful because
Yeah.
it gives you evidence in a room that you're not in.
Hmm.
And it shows, I think also it's very useful because Murder She Wrote is an update on sort of like the Miss Marple
Hmm.
storyline of the
Hmm.
busybody who finds herself in these situations.
Yeah.
So technology really has to guide you that far, which means
Yeah.
that if we ever do get that Jamie Lee Curtis Murder She Wrote or an equivalent, we're gonna get into social media. We're gonna have to.
Totally. Oh yeah.
And we do that with some contemporary shows like ba, 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 ba. Well, the current Matlock with Kathy Bates
Hmm.
and High Potential, which I don't know if you've seen, but it's sort of like a monkish kind of using
Oh, okay.
yeah. Her OCD actually allows her to like put puzzles together though.
Oh,
Um
got it.
yeah. Oh, Christopher Buddy's dead.
He's dead. He's dead. Uh,
Yeah.
Jessica was in the security room talking to the security guard, and he was sort of showing her all the rooms that the cameras are in, and they happened to watch the library where our brunette Vanessa was, and she was shuffling through some books and knocked over a candy dish, and then all of a sudden a shot is heard,
And
and
Christopher Bundy comes
they all
tumbling
run to the
down the
staircase.
stairs.
That was quite a stunt. Did you see it? That looked rough.
Yeah. It's it's definitely not Bert Convy.
No, no. Whoever did that
He's out.
stunt, they did their
He
job.
left for the day
Yeah. I do like the nature of this death. It's very dramatic and like shot at the top of the staircase and tumbles
and
down to your
tumbles.
demise. Yeah.
You would think that there would be a lot more blood spatter and bruising, but it's very elegant
It
almost. Down,
is.
down,
It's
down.
well, and actually one of my favorite shots in the whole episode is when he's standing at the top of the stairs right after he's shot and he looks behind him and we can see that he's looking at somebody, but we can't see who
Yes.
based on where we are at the bottom of the stairs. But it's such like a et tu Brute sort of moment,
It
right?
is.
Yeah, I
It's
love it.
you. Yeah, it
Uh-huh.
is. Because he sees his killer. Yeah. That's in the flashback.
Yeah. Um, so now the whole family
Meanwhile,
is trying to figure this shit
everyone's
out.
collected at the stairs. We didn't mention that we do have a butler here, a
We
manservant,
do. Yep.
who
A
seems to
manservant.
be
His
who does
I may
seem to
hear that
be
later.
slightly out of place. He
A
seems
little
to be a
bit.
little observant, like he's watching, he's paying attention.
Yeah,
Just
there's a lot of side looks and
hmm.
quiet moments with our butler so far. He's played by Robert Hooks. He's good. It doesn't again have a lot to do. Feels like the wealth is spread thin in this episode, so
Well, and you
you
know who
know,
just left? Robert Stack.
Robert Sack.
He was already at the gate by the time they
Was he
said close off.
was he staying the night too?
No, I don't believe he
No,
was. I believe
he
he
just
was there
happened to
just
be
to
there.
argue. He was there to yell at Bert
Yeah.
Convy, did his
Well,
business, was leaving, and may have shot Bert Convy before he
yeah.
left.
When we didn't mention it, but he and Jessica had met before and they had a little conversation, and Jessica encouraged him to reach out to his lawyers and fight whatever this magazine publication takeover was. So, and oh, look at all these
These
short shorts.
short
Okay.
shorts. Did you see that?
Wow.
Like, just the thigh
Can we
action
just
coming
can
out
we
of
just back up a little bit? I just
this
want to watch
gentleman,
that
right?
again.
Watch him come forward. Wait, what's his name?
This is Antonio.
Antonio. They're all
Antonio.
legal.
Is
They're
that
all
right?
drinking
Yeah.
and yeah, look, boom, boom,
Oh,
thigh, thigh.
okay.
Crack some walnuts.
Nice tan legs too. Oh my. Okay,
He is very handsome. He gives
he's
me
very
like
good looking, yeah. He plays a brat,
he,
but he's very good looking.
and Bobby DeCicco, I believe his name is.
Yeah,
Um
he's cute
he
actually. The more I
he
looked, the more like,
is.
okay.
He is. He's actually like a more interesting looking Scott Baio.
Oh, good call.
You know what? Like a Scott Baio meets Ralph Macchio. Put
Oh,
them
he does
together.
have a little Ralph Macchio to him. Good call.
Yeah.
No complaints. He's very good looking, and those legs can stay around as long as he likes. Oh yeah, what's happening? What's happening in the murder investigation?
Oh, I
Doesn't
don't know.
matter. It doesn't matter when we have thighs.
You know.
Um,
When you have thighs. I only have thighs for
uh,
you.
basically, they're all just sitting around talking about how nobody really liked
Right. I
Christopher,
mean,
and
that's really
everybody
what
in
it
the
is,
family
isn't it?
had a motive. Yeah. And
So our tradition is either super sympathetic murder victim
hmm
or why wouldn't everyone have killed him? And this is
exactly.
a why wouldn't
Why wouldn't
everyone have killed
everyone?
him? Why, look who's here. We have a detective.
I think he's so fun in this. This is
It's
where Robert Costanzo, who we've seen before in Golden Girls, I know.
yes.
He plays
He's the
it,
plumber,
it
isn't he?
alludes he's the yeah, he's the one who
I work with my
why don't you install it
hands.
yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, he's the toilet plumber.
Yeah.
Toilet install bringer.
hmm
Uh
I'm sorry, we have a
and it's
moment with
interesting to see
Bobby again, and I just can't take my eyes off him, and all of a sudden, okay.
that
Standing next to
feathered
Grady,
hair,
Grady looks
like
like a
that was
thumb.
on that. What is that? You see how the hair texture? Look at
How
on
do they
both of
do
them.
it?
It's like, and I just had my hair cut, so I'm maybe I'm just a little too distracted. But how did you get that feathering
I
that
don't know.
short? That
It's like
short,
the men's hair really does look like it just slips right on the top of their heads like a Lego piece, right?
right?
Yeah.
Even Alex Rocco.
Yeah.
So it's I just don't understand. And a little bit to Jessica to that level too. Like, what was going on with our hair back then?
Uh-uh. Look how beautiful she looks, though. I like
This
this look
is
on
a good
her.
blouse moment for her. I like the
Beautiful
shoes.
navy blazer, lovely cream-colored blouse with yellow and blue details, a nice skirt.
Her
White, are
one
those
of her
white pumps?
signature
Are those
brooches.
white pumps, Miss Fletch?
They
Oh,
are they
you,
they might be.
you whore.
Blue Z. And she's got some tight Millicent's got some tight shorts too.
I
Goodness.
know. Well, at least Millicent is like supposed to look that way.
Yeah, those are white. They're oh, they have black tips though, the shoes.
Oh, okay.
I like
So
their pumps, but they have like little black
she's a
tips.
respectable whore, is what you're saying. Got
More of a
it.
madam. She's
Yes.
showing
Love
seniority.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then Millicent here in her short shorts, looking great.
Have you ever played tennis?
I remember in high school we had a tennis unit in gym class, and that is it. That is all I've ever touched a tennis racket or been
Okay.
on a court. Um,
I think I've swung at a badminton birdie. I think that's
More
the height
likely,
of
yeah.
my.
Yeah. Wait, what do they call that? A shuttlecock?
I believe that is correct.
All
I believe
right.
it is a shuttlecock.
hmm Great drag name. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Welcome
to
to the
the
stage,
stage. Shuttlecock.
shuttlecock.
Uh,
Actually, drag king, perfect.
right?
Absolutely.
Come on. Someone take
Oh,
it and give me royalties.
Robert Stack is back.
hmm and they, of course, think it's him because he happened to leave the house or was seen driving after that shot was fired, driving away from the house.
Right. And
So
he's
he
already
is,
mad at Bundy.
yeah, yeah. So this is Jessica's friend that she has to rescue somehow. We love
Oh
a
yeah, good
trope.
call.
Yep.
Usually, yeah, it's kind of refreshing that it's not Grady for once.
It's refreshing that it's not Grady. It's refreshing that it's not a young person. It's refreshing that it's like
But in a
an
Grady episode, no
established.
less. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like
They could have made it Grady because here he is working for this company, but
and Grady is not quite her detective friend in this. He does do some help, but it's
yeah,
not quite like Murder in the Afternoon.
yeah.
Murder in the Afternoon, Murder by Appointment Only, where he actually like does errands for her because this is all very
hmm
centrally located.
Yeah. I think
But this is another situation where the bodyguard, just like in Murder at the Oasis, is very, very close with the murder victim and seems to be the only one who liked him
what
and is
is
like
that?
raging. I don't know.
We see
It's
it later too.
weird. Yes,
We actually
yes,
see a twist on it later, which is a lot of
yes, we
fun.
do.
You know
Twice
what I'm talking
actually.
about?
Yeah, I do.
Nolans? Yeah. Um,
That it's an odd trope, but the
yeah,
concept of like the bodyguard confidant who is the only one who really gets
right.
him. So
Also,
strange.
all of these businessmen, these very established and rich and successful businessmen, they all seem to have like toughs on their side.
hmm Well, because
Very
they're
mob.
kind of weak little bitches.
hmm
Like that was the case in Murder at the Oasis too.
Yeah,
What's his name was a total dick, but had no real like brawn. He
totally.
needed someone to do it for him, and
You need some arms.
that
I
seems to
get
be
it.
the case in there's another one of the newspaper ones.
Hmm.
Um,
It also certainly sets it up as like it brings it closer to like organized crime than just like regular business dealings. And
he's my right hand
they're trying to
man.
paint the picture here that Bert Convy was also not really a lawful businessman either. He had some shady shit going on, and we'll get into that later. But um,
Well, if we think about it, like this episode set in what, 86, right?
hmm.
We had our Hefners, we had our Rupert Murdochs. Like
Sure, yeah,
publishers were already kind of being somewhat villainized as being opportunists,
uh-huh,
and this was also towards the rise of Ted Turner and sort of like this whole culture of
right.
the suit. I mean, Trump for that matter,
The
of
celebrity of the
like
suit and
this,
their own infamy, right? Like, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
and these conglomerate mafias behind them.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, and capitalism often is the villain in Murder, She
Yeah.
Wrote because the rich people are often the bad people.
Yep.
Um,
And
so
no
I
difference
think
here, obviously. Yeah.
no, it's
Look
very
at this
much the
bathroom, by the
same.
way. Look at this marble green bathroom.
With white
Wow.
off-white accents. I'm
It's huge.
all right. The mural is a little much. The
It's
Grecian
a,
mural.
I know. It's like I expect I expect to see a giant Greek salad or something there. Um,
Ooh, that's a cool moment. I love this moment here
oh, great
when
little film moment. Yeah.
Jessica creates the moment in her mind, and we get a quick glimpse in her mind of how Bert Convy was shot.
Hmm.
It's just this really cool recreation of the moment. She
Yeah.
points her finger and says, "This must have been where it was." I
Yeah.
just think that's so neat and
We
out of
get a
character for the
lot.
show.
Totally. We get, and well, to that point, we get a lot of like different perspectives of the body when it's shot in this one.
Mhm.
And we don't always, even though it's just as
No,
important in other episodes, we get the point of views here.
yeah.
All the possibilities, which is, I think, cool. I think, again, there are some really cool things that this episode is doing that others don't, that sort of make it more enjoyable for me.
Well, this is one of the devices is that this is not a stumble upon. A
No,
lot of times the murder is a stumble upon. Someone who
right.
doesn't know that it's there and they find it. This happens while all of them are hanging out.
Yeah. And
And
everybody
ostensibly none of
theoretically
them are,
has an
yeah,
alibi. Yeah.
right.
Oh, we didn't even mention earlier that Vanessa, because Jessica and the security guard, they had watched Vanessa on the cameras knock over a candy dish right around the moment
Hmm.
that the shot was fired.
Right.
But Vanessa said she was out on a walk in the garden, so she
The
lied,
garden. There's
and
a
then
really
tried to
fun
save
moment.
face. But
A fun moment here with the detective. I want to give a little moment too.
is this this is
Yeah.
exactly what I was hoping you would.
To that bathroom and fired that shot.
Only somebody without an alibi. Like I say, Chester Harrison.
Are you forgetting Mr. Jensen?
Who?
The manservant,
The what? Who?
the butler.
The butler. Are you telling me the butler did it?
Well, I'm only
The
suggesting.
butler. With all due respect, Mrs. Fletcher, this is not another
It's
one of
so
your
funny
cockeyed whodunits.
that the butler did it is something of a is like a quintessential trope that
Uh-huh.
almost never happens now. Like it is a
No.
trope that has been beaten out of cliche.
Hmm. It
Like
would be
with the
more interesting
exceptions
if
of
the
like
butler did do it at this
right.
point.
Well, that's why it's such a surprise, like with Clue and things like that,
Hmm.
is it turns it on its head because that's a spin on,
Absolutely.
the era as well. But I'm like, that used to be the thing. Like the butler did it.
Yes.
Um, no, he just planned it. He made the maid do it.
Wait, Duncan, what is the character name in Golden Girls?
Osgood,
Duncan Osgood? Yes.
he was found at the bottom of the lake clutching his dicky. Yeah, yeah.
All's well that ends well.
Oswald, that's
That's easy to
but
say. You
easier.
run to the bottom of
You're,
a lake clutching somebody's dicky.
it
Oh, okay.
was.
What show are we watching? Oh yeah, Murder She Wrote.
This is Murder She Wrote, about 30 minutes in,
Hmm.
and we are no closer to determining
No.
which of the family members or Robert Stack
Yeah,
did it.
yeah. Grady and Jessica are doing their own little investigation, obviously, because our
And
police lieutenant is is not the most
are
cooperative.
wearing out their welcome. Carol Lawrence is
Uh-huh.
just bothered, but she
She's
seems to
watching,
have a little bit.
peering at them from the window, right? She didn't
But
get
well,
much to like play with at the beginning of this episode, but that we just got the scene where she's told that she's inheriting everything, and all of a sudden she's a mustache twirling villain
yeah,
in a
that
split
smile, that
second.
light up. It's
Uh-huh.
the Grinch all of a
It's
sudden
so
with
great.
the hair. Yeah, it's such a great moment.
Love it. Um,
Oh,
meanwhile,
the
yeah,
manservant, Mr. Jensen, is taking photographs with one of those private eye looking cameras.
again, another camera. There's a lot of tech in this episode.
It really is. Well, also he's dressed like a James Bond
He is.
character in his little suit here.
Yeah.
He's also, and we should point out, once again, one of the very few people of color in the show,
Yeah.
and ostensibly a black man, once again as a butler. However, he also is a special agent. So nice little twist on that moment. I
Uh-huh.
like that.
Subvert
I do
it,
like that.
baby. Yeah,
I
it's
like
great.
it. I like it.
They just went in to confront him and he's like, no need to cause a fuss. I'm actually an agent for the IRS because uh Bert Convy, Christopher Bundy is a crooked businessman. So,
Who could have guessed?
surprise,
How?
surprise.
Yeah. How could we not have known that?
He seemed like such a
We've
good
only
guy to
been
me.
indicated that he's been so greasy this entire time.
It's an
Um,
interesting choice, right? I think this is really here for the payoff at the very end, frankly. I
yeah,
don't think it does
yeah.
anything else for us, but yeah, so they have a new ally in this guy,
Oh, I gotta say,
Doctor.
so I did a quick look at Robert Hooks, our actor here as the
Yeah.
agent. He has a strong career in blaxploitation. He plays he's in Trouble
Ah.
Man and G-Man. Like
Hmm.
he's sort of like a Pam Grier
Fuck
equivalent.
yeah.
I think that's really cool.
He has great presence in this episode. He doesn't have nearly enough to do. I could use 5 more minutes of him on screen, frankly.
I think
So,
that we did we really need another reason for Christopher Bundy to be a schmuck? I think that's his only purpose. It's just to say,
uh-huh.
see, he really is a
Right.
bad guy.
Well,
It's
and
not
he's
just the
like,
family.
yeah, and he's only a suspect to Jessica for about 20 seconds until he's not.
And he
So,
could still be. Just because
yeah,
he's working for the IRS as a special agent doesn't mean he should no longer be a suspect.
yeah, yeah. Um, I like that these family members, they're just like having a swim, hanging out on the patio after their uncle has just been murdered. It ain't no thing.
You know, it's
Oh, hey,
interesting. This is
Bobby.
one of those, yeah, and it is Don Johnson best. This is one of those episodes actually where Jessica does not change very much
No.
because it's only really the course of 48 hours.
Hmm.
But everyone else is changing their clothes a lot. So
Changing
it's
for
strange
dinner.
to
Look at the beautiful pink look that Vanessa's wearing. I actually really like this. I think it looks comfortable, chic, rich.
Oh, yes. I this the logo that we keep seeing everywhere as well. That's meant to be like his crest, right? His company
I think
crest.
so. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Christopher
like a
Bundy, CB.
BC
Yep. Yep.
Bert Convy.
What?
Let's leave now. I hope he got to keep those.
That's pretty damn cool, actually.
That'd be
That's where all the
I love
budget money went for this
it's
episode.
on all the
It wasn't on the photo
towels
shoot.
on God. I mean, I guess with this situation, this must could be a party house, like because this is really like this whole
Yeah.
grotto situation here.
This is like an upstate New York Playboy mansion. So because it's in New York, it's a little classier.
Oh, right, this is
That's what
upstate,
I'm
isn't it?
getting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're on their way to Poughkeepsie, which is maybe the coolest city name to say.
And we get this
Uh,
weird moment here with Vanessa where she's like, "So I saw you in the library. What were you doing?" And she was like, "I was looking at a letter from someone who was very close to me." Uh-huh. Like
uh-huh.
it's such a weird non-event,
Yeah,
but the only reason that it's important is because it was on film and it happens to be what Jessica was looking at
right,
the time of the gunshot.
right.
And she oddly denied, and I still don't quite get it. I think
I
it's
don't either.
weird.
Yeah,
I think it's an alibi for an alibi. Like
I guess.
she
But
denies
she,
being there.
but she undermines herself by lying. So she just calls more attention to herself
Yeah.
and invites more scrutiny over her behavior. So kind
I
of
think it's
dumb
I
as
guess
far as
it's
I'm
her
concerned.
version of double downing on an alibi.
Yeah,
Like, no,
yeah,
you had to have been in there because we saw you. It doesn't matter. You couldn't be anywhere else,
yeah,
which means she couldn't be the killer. Like it
yeah.
has to be.
Uh-huh.
It's weird.
It's
I
a mind
also want
game.
the sweater. I would like the sweater that Carol
Carol
Lawrence is
Lawrence. Oh,
wearing.
you know what? I know
I
many
love it.
gentlemen that would look great in that sweater, to be honest. It's a
Put an
very
extra
like,
put an extra foot on it. Dorothy Spornak would wear that.
oh yeah. Those
They just
shoulder
have to be a
pads,
little
man.
longer, just a little longer.
Um, well, at any rate, this is where Carol says, "Get the hell out of my house, Jessica
I don't want
Fletcher.
it.
I want you
Oh,
gone." Can we
let's
actually hear
get
her say
let's
it? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. This is delicious.
That means you'll be in job.
Someone has to keep the flame.
Gonna become Miranda
I'm
Priestley.
sorry your good luck
Hmm.
carried such an expensive price tag.
Why are you so concerned about my brother's death? You didn't even know him. And very honestly, if you had, I doubt you'd have liked him very much. Christopher played by a certain set of rules, and he lost the game. I don't intend to make the same mistake. My children are all I've got, Mrs. Fletcher. And I intend to see they get more out of life than I ever did. Antonio will be sitting at my right hand. Vanessa will be wealthy enough and free enough of her past to attract a man who can give her happiness.
A man of your choosing, I presume.
She won't make the same mistakes I made, believe me. Her father, my second husband, was weak. He killed himself when my brother refused to bail him out of a financial situation. For years, my daughter and I both blamed my brother. But eventually I came to see the flaw was my husband's, not Christopher's. I cannot. I will not tolerate weakness in myself or anyone else.
She's such an interesting character all of a sudden.
Yeah. She had none of this color in the first 30 minutes of the episode.
Off my property.
That's all.
That's all.
Love it.
What a bitch.
And Alex Rocco and she seem to have at least some sort of
Yeah.
eyebrow flirtation,
Yeah.
if not more.
It's so funny. She was like, I want my children to have the life that I never had. And all I'm thinking is, your children have it good, bitch.
I
What are you
know.
talking about?
Spoiled little fucks. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I'd like to spoil Bobby too, but
Oh, you teach him well. You
I'm
teach
sorry,
him.
Antonio in the show.
You'd bring him
Yes.
down to earth. Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Um, and an interesting turn of events here. Robert Stark, Harrison,
Stack.
Robert
Stack. Stack.
Stark,
Stack.
Stark. I'm reading too fast. Robert Stack as Harrison has decided that he is going to be a figurehead because they own his company now, but he wants to hold on to it in some way. And so instead of fighting, he is joining,
That's like a
which is
silent partner.
it's weird because Jessica is bothered by this. And it's like he's not really the person of integrity that she had hoped
It's
or thought
giving
he
up.
was. Yeah, he's giving up
Yeah.
basically. Um, I suppose that is sort of the harsh reality of business in some ways, right? Like you go into debt and you borrow a lot of money and then somebody buys those notes. That's kind of what happens, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of
It's
politics around
similar.
this that I don't love.
Yeah, it's similar. There's the newspaper episode that happens much later with Eileen
Mhm.
Brennan,
Yeah.
and what's his name? Lorna Luft's husband, where he
I believe I asked you to
he she's so determined in him keeping the job as the newspaper editor. Like there are things to her that she's like her principle is that like no, you don't give up what you've worked so hard to keep.
Yeah.
Like to her, that's a
Yeah.
very silent generation kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You don't
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps and make it happen. Yeah.
yeah, but it's not a very 80s sort of post Pretty Woman situation where like all of these other companies are getting bought up by the young upstarts like we
Uh-huh.
see, and then that's considered, I guess, success for a lot of people, but it's not. Retiring and going to Tahiti is not their storyline.
Yeah.
That's not the Silent Generation dream.
No. Oh, look at this look she's in.
I
Ooh.
know. And
We're speechless because
it's
Millicent is wearing this gorgeous, like blue and orangey peach.
and it has gold
Oh, it's
lining, like
lovely. I think
the
this is the swimming
layering,
suit she was wearing earlier, and this is like a cover
but
for
this
it.
is the wrap. Ah,
Yeah,
I know.
it's beautiful. Evangeline never looked better.
We did sort of jump over the fact that Grady and Millicent have sort of had this kind of flirtation.
Yeah, this is our little B plot
Really
about Grady, our little character moment for him.
a B minus plot. Like he's
It's almost nothing, yeah.
Grady. I don't know. Like Grady doesn't have to be here. And it's not that I'm saying that because fuck him, but I'm saying that in terms of like it's so inconsequential. Like
He
there's
doesn't even really help her out in any way.
no, and you could have easily waved it away. Like I guess it's just sort of indicating that oh she has family and
Yeah, yeah,
remind them as often as possible.
yeah. Um, we're kind of wrapping things up here, aren't we? I think we're gonna call it an episode
We're
soon.
in yeah, we're in the long stretch until we get into our final long turn long
Yes.
talky chat as we are
Uh,
wont to do.
Jessica, she had a book that she borrowed from their library and she just ran in to replace it. And of course, being a little snoop that she is, she pieces together what's actually happened here. And we're gonna have to get into the mechanics of this once this is finished here.
Yeah. This
Because
happens too
I
quickly
wanna
to
see.
really
I
address it.
know. Yeah, we can't really
Yeah.
talk about it in real time. Um, but she says, Grady, go get the cops. Bring them back here as soon as possible. I can't tell you because it's too dangerous. And and we fast forward to bringing Vanessa down to the security camera room. And her and Grady are now watching Jessica in that same study.
Recreating a moment basically
Hmm.
that we saw.
The same thing that they saw Vanessa doing when Christopher Bundy was shot, which is fiddle around with some books and knock over a candy dish.
And
Oh,
she
but
walks in so stoically at
she's
that
not in
moment
that room. What? With the detective behind
with the detective in
her.
the wings. Yep. Coming out of this cloisters moment, this over like that archway with the
Yeah, what is
stones
the
behind
basement of this
them.
house? What is
It's
this?
a medieval labyrinth. Like,
Are we in Napa or something? I don't know. It's very strange. It's like the cheese cave.
well, let me
So
see
now
if
the
this was
whole
all
family
filmed
is
from
now
here.
gathered in the study, which I love these scenes where everybody's there.
Okay, so
All in a different place in the room, all in a beautiful tableau. Stunning.
you noticed that
Let's
blonde
listen to her actually. Maybe
right
we should
before we
listen to
get.
Jessica.
You know who's above that? She walks through the what is the living room, and there's this woman on the mantle who I
Hmm.
believe that's the blonde that we saw in the opening shot.
Yeah,
You
that's
see
the
her?
same one. Yeah.
But that's not
And that's why
Millicent.
it's not.
I don't think it is.
I don't know, man. I think
What?
it's too similar to the way Millicent looks for it not to be.
Why is she on his mantle?
I mean, why is she at his house hanging out?
Well, I don't think we're meant to believe that they were lovers, are we?
Is she like the Holly? Is she like the
The Muse?
no, because I actually love the button on this episode with Millicent's character and Robert Stack, but I don't get why she's there either. Theoretically to work where no one else is there working and she's just hanging out. But I guess it pays to be pretty and have good tits.
Oh my. So, all right. Anyway, Jessica
Let's hear. Yep.
explains the technology. All right.
What are you talking about?
You must have recorded your little charade a day or two ago, either when Mr. Morgan was off duty or perhaps getting coffee. Then you used the tape on Sunday morning to mask your movements. You set the machine up, then waited until you saw the guard going by. What Pete and I were looking at was your pre-recorded tape. We had no way of knowing you had ducked outside and come up the rear staircase, avoiding the other surveillance cameras. You waited until Chester Harrison went out to his car, then you slipped into his room. You shot your uncle after he went by, then left by the back stairs, putting the gun into the laundry chute after wiping it clean. At this point, you knew no one would be watching the security monitors. You returned to the library where you unclipped the wires and hid them. Then you rewound the tape and recorded over the cover-up scene. On the way to join the others, you knocked over the candy again so that if anybody checked, everything would correspond to what the guard had seen.
Do you know what that little description is missing?
What?
That is so much, and she says it with
She,
such quickness.
uh-huh.
That is Wadsworth explaining the last few moments of Clue. Like that is
It's crazy.
it's
And
not as frenetic. It's not as frenetic, but my God, did that a lot get accomplished in those
oh
minute
my
and a
gosh,
half.
this bitch was on it, right? She had about 60 seconds to do about 60 things, and she did it apparently. Um,
Clever little story, Mrs. Fletcher.
a clever little story.
It's never good when they say we'll prove it. That's never good.
Like, well, she's gonna now. Um, our little security
Well,
guard
because it
here
also
is a funny
it
little
means
character
yes, I
too.
did it. It also just typically means I did it. Like,
Every time a character says prove it, well, maybe not.
yeah.
Maybe that's not true, but often.
With that
Um,
kind of neck
yeah,
swivel, I think
yeah,
they
yeah. Well, so here's the detail that let Fletcher know that things weren't right, that what they saw before wasn't right. And it's the
mm,
I love this. I think it's so clever, and it's the detail of the sun coming in the damn window. It comes in the window in the morning and it or in the afternoon and not in the morning, right?
yeah.
And at that video,
It
you can see the
faces,
sun
yeah.
coming in or when it shouldn't be. And so that's how she knew that Vanessa was screwing around.
And it's a quick moment that happens when Bert Convy is still alive and they sit down in the library because he has
Hmm.
to close the drapes
Yeah,
because they are in their face
yeah.
when they're speaking. It's a
It is
real
really
quick
quick.
moment, but it's
I
solvable.
appreciate though. Yeah, I appreciate that it's there because without that, this we wouldn't come to the conclusion. And Murder She Wrote is good about sometimes there's superfluous stuff in it, but most of the time things are there intentionally. Like the episode at the auction with the blue tag, right? That quick little 2-second moment where the custodian takes the blue tag or says that's a blue tag item or takes the blue tag off
Right.
the bureau, right? Like such little blips in time, but so important to solving the murder.
Her motivation is really interesting, and I'm going to give Vanessa a moment here because it is such a contrast to Carol
Hmm.
Lawrence's discussion about the
Hmm.
same man. I'm
Yeah.
going to just give a moment to it.
You never knew my father, Mrs. Fletcher. He was a very gentle man. He wasn't weak. But he was thoughtful, and he was considerate, and he was caring. They never understood him. He always had time for me even when nobody else did. Time to listen, and time to share. And then
Time to
my
care.
soul was destroyed by someone who only taught me to be afraid. Yes, don't look at me that way, Mother. I only did what you never had the courage to do yourself. I'm only sorry it took me so long.
It's a it's a good
Yeah,
denouement,
it's
I have to say.
she gets her moment. And actually, watching it more closely like this right now, of all the people in that house, Vanessa is probably the most decent.
Mm,
I don't know, like
mm,
she unlike some of these other family members who are greasy and I don't know, Vanessa, her motivations seem the most reasonable in the house. Carol Lawrence turns villain the minute she gets the money, and she turns into a frigid bitch, pushing everybody out. Antonio is as greasy as can be, as cute as
yeah.
he is. Millicent was using Grady. Uh,
Yeah.
um, and of course, Christopher Bundy was a bastard.
And runs off with Robert Stack.
That's the best, isn't it? While Grady looks on. Oh, jeez.
And Jessica gets this great moment in on him.
Come on, I've got reservations at Vincenzo's at 8 and I'm starved.
One little supper doesn't mean a thing.
Maybe you can solve a mystery.
So Robert Stack is off on the road with with Millicent in a sick car, by the way, which was
This
on the
moment,
cover of that magazine.
what Jessica says.
Your love life is a real mess.
And then here come the federal agents to
This is the
take
end of
Carol
Clue
Lawrence
too, right?
away.
This
A
is the
little bit.
end of Clue.
A little bit.
Yeah. It's like 60 seconds of something we that shouldn't be here, frankly. But we have to
What?
punish Carol Lawrence too, apparently.
I mean, why do we? What
I
exactly
don't
was her
know.
crime? It
Being
just seems a little
greedy? I don't
shitty. It
know.
just seems a
I
little
mean,
shitty to me.
I didn't love that she called her ex or her departed husband weak when clearly he meant he wasn't that, at least not to Vanessa. Um,
And that's all well and good, but
it's not worth
that's
carting her off
Survivor,
to
but
the FBI.
that's also Survivor uh, privilege. If your spouse kills themselves,
Yes.
I
Yes.
believe you are allowed to be angry. And I say that as the son of someone who did commit suicide.
Mm,
So the idea of that's a very complicated storyline.
sure. Yeah.
And that's a lot to deal with. Um, but the worst thing she does is take advantage of the fact that her brother's business will now provide for her spoiled children.
Yeah.
I mean, as motives go, or as vices go, that's not bad.
No, it's pretty normal, in fact. I think most
And the
people
fact
would
that
act the same.
it's not exploitative in the same way that Convy is.
No.
So I
She
don't
lets
know. I
Jessica out of the contract immediately because she's not trying to get her hands messy with that shit.
and she doesn't
So,
need it. She doesn't
no.
need it. And also,
She
I
seems
think
like a
more
more
girly
shrewd
mag should
business
be run
person.
by
Yeah.
ladies. Yeah. Um. So I think Carol Lawrence actually gets the short shrift. Her daughter goes to jail. Her son is useless,
Yep.
and now she's going to be in court for the however long. Hopefully, that
Hmm.
there's enough to prove that it's just a
Yeah.
slap on the wrist.
Not to mention her brother and her husband are dead.
Oh yeah, well.
I mean, details. Yeah, you're
But she
right.
didn't seem to like either of them very much, so those
No.
actually seem like the least of her worries.
Yeah, truly. She talks about how her kids are everything, and so unfortunately, the kids probably not gonna. One's going to
Well,
jail,
and
and one is
that's
useless.
another
So
interesting one because it's another situation of where the mom thought she was doting, and it's very much Barry. It's very much like that, where
yes.
the sins of the parent are
Uh-huh.
murky.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're repeating the shots here
Uh-huh.
of Bert Convy's office, and it's just to me that these photos still don't make sense for it to be Millicent, but
I don't
maybe
know.
they are.
I wonder this deserves a Reddit thread, honestly.
It might have. Yeah.
I'm not really
Yeah.
a Reddit person, but this may be an incident where I dive in, see what happens. Um, yeah, so why don't we break down how the murder happened? I think we kind of got the gist of it, but there are a lot of details that we kind of glazed over. Um, the house had secret passages that were not under security footage, right?
Right.
Like back stairs and secret doors and um,
If not secret passages, at least like a labyrinth like
yeah,
construction. Yeah.
yeah. Particularly that led up to the room that Chester Harrison was staying in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's important. Um, Vanessa, see, even like committing the murder, to do that when all those people are just like hanging out in that house, you don't know where
Yeah.
anybody is,
Why
could be
that
in any
weekend?
room, seems
Why that weekend?
very foolish. Why did these people do this when Jessica Fletcher's around?
I don't know if I've caught it. Do we are we told who Vanessa was willing to let be the fall guy?
I
Who
think
did
she,
Vanessa think was going to be
Chester,
accused? Chester.
Chester,
Okay.
because she went
So
up
she
to his room.
right.
From his bathroom is where she shot, which is another reason why even Jessica said it to Chester, like the circumstances are really strong that
Yeah.
you're the person who committed this murder. And so
So she was willing for an innocent to take the blame. That's not great on her
so
part.
Chester did stay over the night. He did stay over because they said that that
This
was his room. But
I
then I
guess
just so weird
yeah,
that like a man who comes to yell at Bert
to yell at
Convy
you.
then like stays the night. It's a little weird. Um,
He's very gracious,
yeah,
is Bert Convy. Yeah.
yeah.
But
Um,
again, I think that those are another opportunity for him to fuck with them. I think that that's also
mhm.
very important with him. He can't fuck with them if they leave.
Yeah,
So to play with them at this level, I think allows him that opportunity.
yeah. It's a little like Sinister Maestro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Which I mean, if you think about it, is probably not unlike what Robert Murdoch or um Rupert Murdoch, sorry,
yeah.
or Hugh Hefner might do as well. I think I'm sure they probably wouldn't stay in the one house. There probably are
Hmm.
multiple
Yeah,
properties,
yeah.
but
We're watching this scene where Bert Convy arrives in a helicopter. This is clearly not New York, by the way. This is clearly not filmed there.
yeah, this is almost
This is
definitely.
Screaming California.
Let me see. I love to look at the filming locations.
Hmm.
Let's see, Universal City, and that's it. Yep, that's the only ones that we got.
That's it.
Yeah,
So Vanessa, she wanted to kill her uncle because they sort of said it earlier in the episode, but because he did not help her father out of a financial situation and the father unalived himself. Is that kind of the
right.
gist? Yeah.
Yeah, that he was a dick, and oh, that was yeah, and they were all tied to him too. Like that's the
Yeah.
other thing is that because
Hmm.
he was the megalomaniac, he was the one who they were all
Hmm.
tied to. And
Right.
with him gone, in theory, her mother
Right.
could take over the business and then move on. Because in her eyes, her mother would have just taken the business and life would have moved on.
Yeah.
Nothing else would have changed in their lives except they
Hmm.
wouldn't be stuck.
Right.
Now, what exactly she stuck to, I couldn't tell you.
Right.
She
She
seems to,
seems like
again, money can't buy
as a
happiness, blah, 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 sort of situation here.
however, she seems to have a lot. Although
Yeah.
they did imply that like her life was being run by her mother too. So even with Bert dead,
Yes,
she's not gaining the freedom that she hopes for.
that's the next murder. That's
Yeah.
because she also doesn't seem to like her mother very much. She also
No.
blames her mother for her father's death.
Hmm. Yeah.
So,
It's a weird
um,
reason. Yeah. And the character, where it becomes a little implausible, is all of the things that this character has to do and plan, and the adversity of Jessica and Grady showing up, and even Chester Harrison. How did she know he was going to be there at that time?
I
But
don't know if
they
she knew.
said, I don't think so. I think they just happened to be there, and she took advantage of a situation when the moment
Sure.
Rose, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but she had to create the fake video a few days before where she's fiddling with the books and spilling the candy dish, right? She has to
Yes.
have it ready to go. She has to know how she has to be an audio engineer and and video engineer and know exactly how to pull those plugs out of one thing and put them in another so that it somehow transfers over so the security guard is seeing a different video.
Uh-huh.
It's a wild series of actions that she has to take to make this happen. And that's just before. That's not even the day of. But she has to like run up. She's outside. She has to run up a bunch of stairs, go to a back room, and catch him at the very top of the stairs, conveniently, where nobody can see him. How did she know he was going to be in that spot even? It feels so so crazy. And
Well, that's why this is Murder, She Wrote and not a
yeah,
documentary.
I guess.
All of these situations have to come this way for it to be,
Yeah.
it all needs it.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's another interesting sort of take
Hmm.
on the greed and ruthlessness of the upper class, of
Yeah.
the ruling class. This is again, watching this in 1986 is probably a very different vibe than watching it now because we've seen um, what this will become. Like we've
Yeah.
seen the fruits of these people's labor,
Uh-huh.
and some of
Yeah.
them are still kicking. I mean,
Yep.
a lot of the Ted Turner's still alive, Rupert Murdoch is still alive, Trump is obviously still alive.
Yep.
Like this sort of penthouse mafia is still going.
The Penthouse Mafia. I love that. Put that on a t-shirt.
I don't
Uh,
think I took it from somewhere, but I believe I think. And I
yeah,
and I
it's
think they could have sleazed up Convy even more,
I
frankly, if
agree.
they
I
really
think
wanted to.
he's a little I mean, what they
He's
tell
not
us
even
about him
as
is one thing, and the
sleazy,
way he acts is a little different, right?
right?
He's a little misogynistic, but at first glance, he seems like a pretty good guy.
Well, at the very least, a capable guy,
Yeah.
someone who does work hard, technically, as
Hmm.
opposed to someone who ha
Yeah,
has
he's not
had
passive
things happen for him.
in his
Mhm.
success. No.
No.
I also want to call out every time Jessica sort of crosses a picture of one of these buxom blondes with in her scantily clad tops, she rolls her eyes a bit, and it's a little treat. Just a little something, something.
Well, something, something.
It's a little judgy. It's a little judgy on her
And
part,
again,
but
they're not even that
they're not.
risque.
Like
They're
today,
basically,
we would say she's covered up.
yeah. They
Yeah.
like they look like they're like portraits for Dynasty. Like it's not even
She looks
like,
like a Bravo housewife, right? Like there's nothing unusual about how she's dressed. Um, but
yeah. But
conservative
yeah,
Fletcher.
all things considered, I think it is a well plotted mystery. I
Sure.
enjoy that it is actually solvable if one
Hmm.
goes in that direction. It
Hmm.
does require like really paying attention to solve it.
Yeah.
It's almost a cheat, but it's not. Well cast. I think everyone plays their parts well.
Hmm.
Um, well set. I enjoy the setting. I enjoy the all of that. I enjoy the location and everything. Um,
Yeah.
it's a
I'm
good middle episode.
it's a good middle episode. It kind of pushes all the buttons that we needed to push.
Yeah. I don't think it'll make any lists, but it's
No.
a solid.
No. It's
I
well
mean,
because
maybe
other episodes do the same things a little better. Like there's an episode that does the
uh,
video cameras better. There's an episode that does
yeah,
the devoted manservant better. There's an episode that does
yeah.
the buxom blonde better. I don't know. It feels like a kind of an amalgamation of ideas more than a really beautifully crafted story for me. But
Mm.
again, like the cast is great. I think most of them are shortchanged uh, and don't have as much to do as they could. I think there are a few too many police or authority characters Like we don't need the
Mm,
IRS guy. We don't need the butler. Totally unnecessary.
it's true.
Grady doesn't
It's
need to be
true.
there. He just takes up airtime that we could devote
Pick
to.
one.
I
Could
want
have
to see
just picked
more
one.
Carol Lawrence, honestly. I would have loved to see someone like her do more than having superfluous characters sort of come and go.
She would have been a really interesting suspect.
Yes.
And I don't think she's ever treated as a suspect, but
Not
she would be a
really.
really interesting one
They're sort of talking
because of
around
the
the coffee
dynamic.
table that they're all suspects and they all have sort of alibis or whatever. But again, Vanessa was barely a suspect until it was revealed she was the killer.
Right. Well, by her own
Um, yeah,
creation. But that's the thing also is that that is an interesting way of doing it because it's a brother-sister dynamic and it's not
yeah.
husband-wife, and that's already unique and interesting.
I do like that. I like when they move out of what we expect to be a couple and
Hmm.
they make it a little bit more interesting.
Because the power couple really is not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And yet she's just as vital in the
Hmm.
household, if not more, because
Hmm.
she's still like telling people where's what's what around here.
Right, right. The
So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think whenever we get into like the videography stuff and like, oh, moving the chords and the recorded video, and I kind of I'm not
glaze.
super interested in understanding those details. Kind of like off to kill the
I think that's
wizard,
why I think that's why we
right?
wrap through it real quick.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's the reason. Yeah.
When he was
We
talking
don't
about
need
like
to
the
know
phone
how.
patching, like I don't
We just
care
need to know that it did. Yeah.
if it worked and they all believe it, I believe it. Um,
Yeah.
but
Plausible
I
what is that called? Reasonable doubt.
plausible,
Good
reasonable
enough.
doubt. Yep, yep.
Good
And
enough.
then I do like the device of why how she realized that footage that they were looking at of Vanessa was a video rather than a live recording. I like that.
Mm.
And it's a really a foolish mistake on Vanessa's part.
She just didn't know that would be the time of day it would happen.
Right. Would have
You can
been
only plan so much.
yeah.
And I wouldn't
So
even know. I don't
man,
pay
her
attention to the
scheme,
way my light comes in.
it just feels like that was your idea.
Well,
All that
she's
subterfuge.
young.
I guess. I
She's
mean,
young
there's
and
a
she's
real
ruined her life.
lots of
She's
desperation
ru
there.
she's just ruined her life. But it is interesting. She is something of a concave to what's her name in Reflections of the Mind, who
Yeah.
also makes decisions because she's still wrapped in it in
Hmm.
Reflections of the Mind. She's still
Hmm.
wrapped up in the rock star.
Yeah.
And here, this is a moment of independence. And she's a
It's more a
lot more
revenge
confident.
story.
She's a lot more confident and strong by the end of it. She's not whimpering and doing this at the end.
No,
She's
no.
yeah.
I like her
So
character. I think she's good.
I like that variety in character depiction
Hmm.
in
Yeah.
really what are similar archetypes.
Yeah.
The ungrateful daughter is a fascinating archetype, but it
Hmm.
only works if you have Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia. That's a King Lear reference. It
Yeah.
really you need the variances in
Hmm.
why they don't appreciate what they're given.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, more
So
thighs. More thighs.
more thighs. Yes,
Yeah.
we've looped back to more thighs.
Here for
Do
it.
you need that much skin when you're playing tennis to be exposed?
I mean, you
Is
get
it
really
really that?
hot, right?
I mean, it's
You
funny
gotta
actually
cool
that we do
off.
spend so much tennis in this episode because the next episode is
Is a
all
tennis
about tennis.
episode. Yeah.
It's the Linda Hamilton
I'm
Hitchcockian noir.
so here for the next episode.
It's
I've actually been waiting for it.
bizarre.
I feel like this
No.
episode that we watched today is kind of like do you remember
Let's just get through it. Filler.
the
A little filler.
there's always like a the last third of a season there's like one episode they're like okay we need one more we need
Yeah.
one more.
Yeah.
This kind of feels like that. It's like okay, let's take the house trope, let's take some of the video things, let's
It
take
could
the
have
ideas
happened
we've
anywhere
used,
in here. Yeah.
throw them
Yeah.
in and create an episode that sort of hits all the beats. um you know what I'll say it's kind of a generic episode of Murder She Wrote.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see what I mean? Yeah.
I do. It's a very
Yeah.
easygoing one, though. It's a
Yes.
very good casual introduction. It's
Yeah.
not as strong as some introductions are, but a
No.
lot of the really, really strong episodes are kind of outliers. They're the
Yeah.
ones that are kind of outside of the
Hmm.
mold. And collectively, they make the shape of the show.
Yes. This is a
But
great, yeah, totally.
yeah,
This is a great, like,
it reminds me a lot of Murder at the Oasis, actually, in that regard.
oh, fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good, like, here,
The
watch this
medley in
episode
the
of Murder, She Wrote. This is the formula. Got
yeah.
it? Good. Let's keep watching. So I appreciate it. I'm
This would be
not
a
trying
good
to
one to
complain
show
too
like
much.
future writers.
Yeah.
Please, like this is what we're going for.
Yes.
It's just
Yes.
cozy enough and yet
Hmm.
also hip enough.
Hmm.
Because it's got the young people, it's got the sex appeal, it's
It's not too
got
convoluted.
mm,
We're not going to make you
mm-mm.
think too much about suspects. It's very serviceable and kind of forgettable. That being said, I've seen this episode so many times.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
so
again,
I
it's
I
it's
watch it
it's
all the
right
time.
between a lot of
Hmm.
this is a strong set of
Uh-huh.
episodes. Season
And the next
two
one is
is
strong
not
too.
fucking around.
No.
Oh, we're ending strong.
Yeah.
We've got the tennis episode, which is strong. We got the New Orleans Mardi Gras episode, which is strong, and we've got the the painting thief episode, which is strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going out on season two very, very
Yeah.
strong. So,
Put your
but
foot on
yeah,
the gas.
stick around next week. We're gonna play some tennis with Bryan Cranston of Breaking Bad and Malcolm in
Oh,
the Middle
wow.
fame. I
He's in
just
about
watched
2 minutes of it, but
I know.
we're here for it.
Husband and I are watching Matlock, I think I've said on here already, and we just keep going
Yes.
because it is a bonkers fucking show.
It really
Uh,
is.
and several episodes are missing off of streaming because of we guess because of streaming music rights. Like there's a
Right.
couple. Andy Griffith constantly is singing in that show, and whoever doesn't want to pay the rights just won't pay the rights. Like it's
They say
so
nope.
silly to me. It's so silly
Nope.
to me. But every time it's missing, I go to the soundtrack section on IMDb and like, oh, well, because he sings "Hey, Good Looking." Okay, it's so stupid.
Isn't that wild? He
Um,
could for like 30 seconds of like a humming something,
it's
and
so weird.
an entire episode of
But
TV is then in the vault and will never be seen.
I mean, we know this with Golden Girls where they cut
Yeah.
those 2 seconds of Purple Rain. It's so weird. It's so weird. And that I wonder if they did that preemptively. If
At
they
least
were
they could
like,
do
no,
that
let's just
cleanly,
not.
right? Yeah.
Well,
They don't have
yeah.
to trash a whole episode of TV for it. Yeah.
But Bryan Cranston was actually in one of the Matlock Christmas episodes, which I can talk about when we actually get to this
So he
coming
did his
episode.
character actor rounds. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
Great.
Oh, he was on trial. He was the suspect. Yeah,
Ooh.
he was very cute in it. He's very handsome. So, all right, we look forward to that and finding out how much blush Johnson has the whole time, which
Oh my God, it's
spoiler
so
alert,
much.
a lot. Yeah.
He had a
All
lot of
right.
blush on the last episode he was in.
He
Jeez.
does. He appears in a casket in a future episode wearing a lot of blush. He's a made up guy. Yeah.
Van Johnson today would be a makeup mogul.
He would be he would be doing tutorials
Yes.
on YouTube.
Get ready with me.
Ah, all right.
All
Well, I
right.
think we all learned something today.
Yeah, I learned
I
that I
don't
like Bobby's legs.
Bobby, Bobby's legs.
Yeah.
Bobby's legs and the Penthouse Mafia.
That's it. I actually wrote that down already. That's so funny. Cafe. Okay, we're leaving now.
All right, all right. I'm Victor Devon,
I'm petrified,
and this
and
was
this was tonight
Tonight
on Murder, She
on Murder, She
Wrote.
Wrote. Dun, 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 dun. Ran down the hall and stabbed the cook.
Is how it could have happened.
But how about this?